Sorry, my eye was itchy. What's good, y'all? It's your girl Iris, and I'm back at it again. Back at it again? You feel me? Yeah, I'm in my room. This is supposed to be amethyst. I got it from Five and Below. Comment down below if you think this is real amethyst. We're gonna pretend. Okay, we're gonna pretend. Oh, let me just clear the energy. I should be feeling so nice sometimes. Wow. Alright, so let's see what's going on. Oh, child. Toil and labor. So this card, 38, reduces down to an 11. I didn't even do anything yet. I just must have closed it on that card. So I guess that's the energy. Maybe you feel like you've been working a lot lately. And you want that to change, or maybe somebody else is having to work more because of the karma that they have. Let's see what's going on. I don't feel like there's enough cards in this deck at this point. But we're going to see what's going on. You know what? Can I mix these? No. Okay. We're going to get both of them. Well, I feel like we're getting a little messy. Okay, God Almighty. Mother Gaia. My mother and my father. Divine. My spirit guides. My holy angels. My ancestors. Please assist us. Please assist me as I do this reading. Please allow it to resonate in any shape or form that is needed to resonate. And please protect me. Come and give me guidance as I give this reading to the collective. It is done. Ashe. Okay, we gotta see what's going on. I feel like, before I saying, hold on. Okay. Now. Sorry, I had to fix my storage, and I didn't do that. So, okay, so I was just saying that right before I did the reading, I felt like I was about to jump into some negative energy, and I should have got my incense, like I said. Let's see. I got some mug root. I've been smoking some mug root lately. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, if you never smoked if you a smoker, wow, look at this. All right, this is gonna be an interesting read, because what? Sometimes my matches be telling me something. Sometimes they really be telling me something. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, and tomorrow is supposed to be a 3 portal situation. I don't know what that's necessarily going to mean for everybody individually. This isn't weed. Okay, never mind. I got white sheets. Okay, so next. So we got toil and labor and child that just came out. I feel like what I'm getting from this is somebody that was in a childlike mentality or very immature is having to work harder than they would have worked if they wasn't so immature. So we're going to see what that's about. I already feel like I know what this got to do with probably a situation with a relationship. We got 88, we got 8, we got 11, we got 1 and we got 9 on the board here. So any of those numbers could be significant. Sudden wealth. And we got 11 again. 777. Twin Libra child. Courtship. So now I'm getting a different message. It's 2 and 1, but I feel like the first thing I said was that you felt like you were working too hard. And I was getting that feeling of like, okay, you don't have to work so hard. And with the child coming out here and right after sudden wealth, it just seems like what it seems like here is that because you have worked on your inner child and you've healed something here, you are opening up a portal to a wealthy situation. Because working on your inner child, you definitely, okay, I'm getting chill. So that's the story. Sorry, Spirit, for just assuming. Because I just assumed it would have been something about somebody's karma. So we're talking about you, right? What's going on here is that your good karma is the fact that you don't have to work so hard anymore because you worked on your inner child, your childhood wounds. You're getting this sudden wealth and a wonderful courtship that's going to help maintain this healing of the inner child and this sudden wealth and the point of where you don't have to work so hard. This is what's coming in for you, or you already feel like this is happening. What else, Spirit? Mature woman. Exactly. Like I was saying. So we're going to leave the energy there. I'm assuming that negative energy, was definitely something not wanting me to get something out. Now that I see what's going on here. Okay. And the Empress, right at the bottom of the deck. So the universe is very proud of you. You put a death to certain things that do not serve you. And it's definitely looking good on you. I'm hearing something about a dress. What was that? The 9 of Swords wanted to pop out. So you might be dressing up to go somewhere. I've been hearing something about a purple dress all day. And I see a lady with a purple dress here. And she has purple in her dress here. So something may be significant with the color purple. I know purple and blue is an aura in itself. You with a star. Wow. You're getting a lot of praise from the universe right now. Like, your spirit guides and your highest self are, like, so ecstatic of the person that you have become. Like, for you to be a part of this collective, you really gotta be on your shit. Like, you're working and you're doing what you gotta do for your spiritual well-being. Even and its integrity too. It's the stuff that's happening on that you're doing on the side when nobody's watching. 6:33 on the time when I said that. So that's 6 and a 6. That's a 12. You have came to a completion of energy to where now you are where you need to be. If you ever try to go anywhere else, it just won't work. Anything else that you try, it just won't work, because this is who you are now. The Empress came out again. This is who you are now. You are this wonderful creature, this alien, this amazing divine creature that has gone through the gutter, and you're victorious. You're giving gifts of divine insight and emotions that, wow, and the strength. What's going on here? Whoever I'm talking to, you really have excelled. Yeah, and I was just thinking, you're gonna be attracting in. You're gonna be attracting in an emperor. Oh, what's hiding here? Oh, okay. You're gonna be attracting in an emperor. The emperor and the empress, because of your strength. These new emotions and new morals and new ways of thinking are being gifted to you, overflowing with victory. With this courtship, you're meant to get married, is what I'm hearing. You're meant to have somebody with you in this walk. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you feel like it is, things will work out for your good. The sun. Wow. All you gotta do is be patient. And you're being patient. You're doing everything that you need to do. The world, wow. You got all major arcanas right here across the board right here. Even with the Ace of Cups, is coming with a victory. Amazing. Amazing. This energy is wonderful. This energy is wonderful. Knight of Pentacles. Patience, like I said. All you gotta do is be patient. Persevere. Work hard. Practice. Ritual. You know, profoundness, trustworthiness, safety, caution, calmness, seriousness, loyalty, maturity, pleasure. You, no matter what doubts that you're having, I was hearing about this 3 portal. I don't know the whole thing, but I think Venus is basically going home, and she's gonna be in her main energy tomorrow, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on. Look up the 3 portal. It's just like it's like a change of everything. Like it's a not even a start of an awakening, but it's a process of awakening of the people, like to get you ready for the real awakening. It's just like something's happening tomorrow that's going to open the eyes of a lot of people. Yeah. Anything else, Spirit? We're gonna make this a short one because I do not want to fall into no negative energy. We're doing great. Magician and the 5 of Cups. You successfully came out of like you used your intuition to come out of this abandonment mentality, like this fear of abandonment, this fear of just betrayal and everything, like this fear of loss and sadness. You've came out of that by sticking to your intuition, by using the tools that are given to you, by having this magician mentality. You have defeated all the odds. And it looks good on you. I'm hearing that you know the truth now. You can see the truth, not just knowing it, but you can see the truth. Your 10 of Pentacles is right around the corner. This is a really good, really good energy read. Listen, we don't want to hear about the karmic. Sorry. We're doing good. I don't want to hear about the karmic. We're going to get one more card and we're going to close this out because I don't want to hear about the karmic, okay? Karmic's trying to pick their stinking little head in here. Chariot. Yeah, you moving on to better things. You're moving on to better things. This is what I'm talking about. High Priestess. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? 12:33 o'clock? 666? Can we get a round of applause? Can we get a round of a freaking applause? Good freaking job. It was something I was watching on this astrological thing today, and it was talking about the 3-eye atlas, and the guy was talking about like a theory of like when this atlas is making its rounds or the completion of, I wasn't really fully paying attention, but I caught on to the part when they was talking about a theory that what may happen when the constellations align in a certain way, and like the awakening might possibly be like half the world is awakened and the other half goes into either darkness or stays in a matrix. And it kind of reminds me of like, see, and it's funny how I'm wearing this. I used to be a 7-day Adventist, right? Chosen by myself. Like I chose to be a 7-day Adventist because I started seeing, I'm a truth seeker, so I started recognizing that like a lot of like regular Christians, like, or I'll say Sunday Christians, they wasn't really reading the Bible the way it was written. And one thing that was profound to me was how Jesus was coming back in that sense, like their rapture theory. And it just didn't make any sense. So when I actually read, certain things, and 7-day Adventists, they're big on what will happen when Christ comes back, and then, the purification of the earth, those who are still here and things like that, those who are not taken up. What I really feel like is theoretically saying or symbolically saying that there are some people that are going to be awakened, and those are the people that are God's children. And the people who aren't awakened, those are the ones that chose to stay asleep, that are not God's children. And in the Bible, it says something about how hell was created for the fallen angels and the devil. And when you really think about it, I truly believe we're all angels, but there's just some that they get sucked into this matrix. And I always think like, okay, maybe it was meant that way, but nobody really has all the answers. But this was what I was seeing it as. Like, there's some people that are chosen, and you have been chosen because you answered the call. Answering the call, being caught up. You put a barrier between things that don't serve you, not for no actual gain or for some kind of gain, but in all realness, it was for it to fortify your soul. Confirmation. I have confirmation yawns. When I yawn, it's like a confirmation. So thinking, sorry. So there's a lot of people that really, they get into a point in their life where they just don't grow anymore, and they choose not to grow. And I don't know if that's engraved in them, like it's meant to be that way, or what. Like there's some birds and there's some mud. Okay. So I'm thinking of people that soar, and people that just get ground up and ground up and ground up. and they're used just like, I'm just thinking of crystals for an example, but you don't use rocks for protection, but I mean, I guess you could, but the point is that there are people that are rubble, and there are people that can. Both my alarms went off when I said that. I know you can hear it in the background. I should turn it off. Hold on. I was also reminded to say, like, tomorrow, if there's something that happens that you're not really used to, which I'm not too sure what will happen, but I'm feeling led to say that whatever happens tomorrow that you're not used to, do not be afraid. Do not feel like, doubtful or any kind of negative feeling. Confirmation. Because, getting a lot of confirmation yawns. Because you're highly protected. Like, there's nothing that could push you off the tracks. When things go a certain way, it's for you to be in it. It's part of your mission. 101 on the clock when I said that. So that's an 11. You are an earth angel. And I sometimes I don't really like saying that because it's used so much and so loosely that it's like it's diluted in its meaning. Like, you're an angel. Ooh, child. Confirmation. You're an angel on this earth. Understand this. So, you're here for a mission. Source is not going to let anything happen to you. Whatever you've gone through thus far, it was meant to happen that way, to change lives and to change and to help you ascend to who you are right now. So be grateful for the turmoil that you've gone through, because it was part of the pathway to lead you to here. Somebody said one time, they was like, what if we was just spiritual beings at first that requested to come over here and experience life as a human being, feel the emotions, feel the toil and labor, to feel what it feels like to be a human, to work hard and to go through all that stuff. What if it was really spirits that did that? Think of Adam and Eve. They were spiritual beings until they ate the apple. They got to know what good and evil was. You understand? They got to live in what good and evil consists of. The equilibrium of good and evil is toil and labor, is emotions, is learning. Not even just learning, but it's like, yeah, I thought I seen 333, it was 303. Not even just learning, but the death and rebirth of learning. The death and rebirth that comes with the specific type of learning. I don't believe spiritual beings go through that type of pain. So I think that theory is pretty interesting too. So these are all things to think about. I get a little silly and things like that, but people like us, we are definitely depth creatures. We like to go deep. I'm very silly and witty because I like to be in my childlike mentality. I don't like to just have everything serious all the time. I like to be childlike. A lot of children, they learn, they soak in things very much. And think about it like this also. If you're a truth seeker and you don't have a childlike mentality, you think you've grown. You know how people that think they grown 4'11", people that think they grown, they think they know everything, right? If you a childlike mentality, you don't know everything, and you don't know everything, and you're willing to know more. You don't have that mentality to say, oh, I don't need to know more. You don't think you grown. Get it? There's a lot of gems in this. I'm speaking to some very powerful people that know who they are and know where they're going and know the divide of who they are compared to the rest. We are one. We will ascend together. I want to light this match. Okay, I'm hearing to get the incense. Let me just get it. Oh my gosh, I never paused it. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I got too excited. Okay, I got some frankincense and myrrh. I'm just gonna light this together. I'm so sorry. There will be a divide on that day. We will rise together as one in prosperity, in sanctification and cleansing. And just remember, it was something that made me think, like, things that are scary are actually the lowest form, the lowest vibration, and the lowest form of evil. The highest form of evil, it actually has the same qualities of a high vibration. So I don't know where that might resonate for you at. But make sure you're at 7-Eleven. Make sure you're protecting yourself. Because yes, you are protected, but it's like having a gate without a lock. Yeah, people know not to go in there. But if there is somebody really, really, I want to hate saying powerful, because there are powerful demons. If there's somebody really powerful, they can't get through the lock, but they could just open it up. There's some people that wouldn't dare open it up. Right? So I just want to leave you on that. I'm loving this energy. I don't want to leave this energy, but I'm going to leave it on that. Blessings and solitude and sovereignty. Showering your life. You are a great manifester, a great creator, and a great creation. You will be retrieved by your source very soon. I'm sorry I'm going really deep, but that video I saw today was definitely got me thinking. And it made me really think of the fact that everything that I did learn in Christianity from the Seventh-day Adventists, it kind of pushes the narrative of what the truth really is. And I'm not talking through a Christian's point of view. But there's certain things that you will learn from the Bible that are alluding to this type of spiritual awakening. I believe Christ is a consciousness, not a person. I believe it is a he because it is source. These are all downloads that are just coming in now, so sorry it's taking me so long. Well, we would talk more about this on another video. I'm very confident about that. It's getting real out here. And it's a beautiful real. Whoever's here, what's the word? I implore you. Be in your childlike mentality. That is what Source loves. Loves somebody that's willing to be taught. Loves somebody that is willing to learn. You are peace, you are love, you are abundance. Because you are made of Source. Source made you in the likeness of Source. Wake up. You are awakened. Wake up more. You see it. You know it. You feel it. You just need to be reminded. Okay, let me go. I could just keep going on and on and on. I love this energy. I love you. 11 on the clock, 11:01.